Hi there, I'm Lori Williams. I am the website project manager here at Roadside Dental Marketing, and I wanted to take a minute to share one of our recent sites that we have just launched. This is definitely geared at a practice that is going to be up and running. You're still in the build phase of your new office. You're still looking at hiring a staff, but you want to get your website going. So this is a branded package that we did, and I want to just share with you, this is for a specialist office. And he did not have a full photo shoot in place whenever we started the project. But what we were able to do in place of that is really build in on the branding and the location and the we call it the UVP, his unique value proposition of who he is and what he's all about. And he is a family man. He is very connected to his community. So we went for that approach with his website. And again, this one did a new logo with our creative director. So that set everything out on the right foundation as well. So we have the color scheme, we have the fonts, and we have a nice logo here to work with that helped us whenever we were building the website. So let's take a look at what we did on this one. So this is Southwest Seattle Oral Surgery. Again, strong calls to action. This is what we always do is we put this up in the hero section here. We have an appointment, and then we have the Meet Dr. Callie Christie, which will take us to his actual doctor page. And in the background, you can see the actual Seattle landscape there, and we used that to kind of build that trust of where the location is to kind of show patients where he's at and how he can be reached. So here we've got the nice descriptions about what his office is all about, the services he performs, and more calls to action. We've used lots of keywords here for Google searches, so we'll pick up on that. And then we take it down into here. The doctor was able to do a very small photo shoot towards the end where he was able to give us some headshots and really nice branding. He used the logo and had some shirts made. This is a perfect idea. See how the colors match and it's all matching the website. And we have that instant trust factor here. Got a nice quote from him. We have his certifications, licenses, and what he's all about. Then we go down here, and these were some photos that were provided at the beginning of the project. And like I just said, he is a family man. He is all about that, and that is who he is. And we really wanted to showcase that here on the homepage. Here's a nice shot of him there in Seattle, where he practices, where he lives, and showing his family and showing that warmth and trust and personality there of someone who cares about his community, cares about his family, and wants to do the same for his patients. So we used stock photography in these sections here. This is who his target audience is. This is his target patient base. There's a certain age range that he really works heavily with. And so we tried to showcase that here so that the future patients could see themselves in the site as they go through it. We focus in on the services quickly and then more links to the pages. Focused in on an area that he really is heavily focused on with sedation dentistry. This is a big part of his practice. And we used all of this to build a trust factor. Again, stock photography, but it marries well with his target audience and what he is doing and what he's all about. So same thing with reviews. He was able to get those from some former patients. And this is something that we use in most of our sites. And this is really good. Even if you don't have like a active caseload, you should have some former patients that you could go back to and get some of these nice reviews from. More easy conveniences here, the location, we're now open, how to get there, his hours, more easy calls to action here, financing options, his online forms, and then again, really nice shot here that he provided of some photography that he had taken that shows, some of his hobbies, interests, what he's all about, and the location. And more calls to action, more conveniences, social band, and then his affiliations, and then our footer. So this is a really good example of just kind of a basic branded site that you can get in place if you are in a new build, don't have a full photo shoot, don't have a team in place, but you're just wanting to go ahead and build that trust and get your site up and running, this is a really great way to do it. You can focus in on your personality, family, community, and use those types of photos in place of having the interior shots and patient and team photos. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks.